Today I'm going to be going over PCGS No grades and the holders where they don't have any details whatsoever. So first off, on a PCGS label, obviously you have the obvious things like the denomination, what year it is, and the grade. But to the left of the cert number, after the period, there's also this little code here. That's the grade. That'll be, if it's a poor one, it'll be 01. Fine 15, it'll be 15, so on and so forth. But on genuine holders, they'll be 82 and 91 through 98, and those stand for different details grades. Now the first coin we have here is a filed rims. I could not find one that just said PCGS genuine. So in 4.0 PCGS holders, the 4th generation, this baby blue label, there was a period where they would just put genuine and no reason why other than the code. So here we see 82 filed rims. This happens a lot with gold coins. If someone doesn't have a Sigma machine, and at this point in time in the late 90s, early 2000s, I'm not sure if they actually had widespread Sigma machines. So, acid test, expensive gold coins. You see this, like the gold buffalo, the buffalo nickel that was struck on a $5 gold piece that has filed rims. And you'd be surprised what has filed rims. There's even some copper coins and foreign coins that aren't gold or silver. And you can't see them from the holders, so good thing they can actually catch that. And here we have 91, which is questionable color. You see that a lot more often now as toning has gotten more popular. So has faking color. And as you can see, it doesn't show why in words. It's just PCGS genuine, small letters. And what unscrupulous dealers will do is it'll say genuine, and whether they know it or not, the 0.91, they'll still charge regular price, like an AU or an UNC, because, PCGS didn't give a grade. When in fact they did. So you can see from this coin, it just looks off. It looks like it was dipped improperly and then retoned, and that's giving you the weird color. But right here we can see questionable color. And you're up to, grade the coin yourself. Next is 92. This is by far the most common, especially with earlier bus dollars, Morgan dollars, pretty much everything. And this is the easiest to, actually tell why it only got a genuine grade, because especially with something like this, even in the most, the least revealing pictures, you'll still see an incredible amount of hairlines. So always look out for 92. And that'll cue you in right away. And you can also tell for yourself how bad it is on a lot of early dollars and early half dollars. The cleaning honestly isn't that bad, and I don't think a lot of them would actually grade clean today. But you have to make that decision for yourself. And again, a lot of dealers will just play it off as, it's a AU coin. Next we have Planchet Flaw. And this one's a bit weird because if you pay PCGS now to say Planchet Flaw as like a variety service, they'll put it and it won't details grade. But overall, if you just send them in, say a Jefferson nickel, War nickel, and it has some lamination error, they will indeed slab it as a genuine. It'll get a details grade. So always, if you have something that's really cool, make sure to actually put that in the variety and error service. And you can see on this one, got a little peeling here, which is quite cool for a bust, or a cat bust, $50. And funny enough, the Manhattan collection has a lot of these no grades. So you'll see another one later in the video. 94, altered surfaces. So you'll see this on proofs and really early coins most often. A lot of reproofing of the surfaces that gets in altered surfaces. And a lot of these codes, honestly, could be one or the other. There's some codes that kind of encompass all the rest of the codes, except one. It's a bit confusing, but a details is a details. And this one, you really want to look for a strange look. It's not dipped, but maybe it looks like someone was trying to hide something. And that's really where this comes in. Next is scratches, and I could not find one that was just genuine, no detail online for a picture. I have seen them. It was a $17.99 that had quite a few scratches. I'm not sure if this is graffiti as well. You would think it would be graffiti, but it may be a 98 instead for whatever reason. And on AU and UNC coins, these scratches can be pretty minor. And once you get into the XF and VF and below, as long as it's like covered up by wear, like say it was an AU coin to begin with, it got the scratch, and now it's wearing down with the coin, they're not likely to actually details that. But again, always look out. And it's a lot easier when it actually says scratch. But when you just see, 95, and it's an UNC coin, and you're looking at it and you're like, why on earth did this details? Maybe I should crack it out or pay a little more than, in actual details. And then, to look for a scratch. It's a lot easier to find once you know what you're looking for. 97 is environmental damage. Strange to see a $50 with this, to be honest. Manhattan collection. But you can see it's pretty darn killed. This happens obviously a lot with copper coins, your Indian head cents, large cents, 2 cents. A little bit with Jefferson Moore nickels and trimes, just because of the low silver content in those. But obviously you can get it on 90% silver, 89.24, I believe, for capped busts. But overall, if you're looking at a coin, especially early copper, where it's not green and crusty, but it just, looks kind of bubbly, to stay away from that. And finally, we have damage. Now, 98 encompasses, like, everything. Smooth surfaces, rim bumps, just any damage. So, you might get a 98 coin that could have been, a 94 altered surfaces. But you have to really be your own detective on these, particularly on the, key dates like this 16D, because honestly, this is a pretty decent coin. Might even get VG, but I wouldn't recommend paying VG price for it because it is damaged. And rim bumps especially. If you get a really heavy coin like a double eagle or a Morgan dollar, in these holders you might not be able to see the edge clearly enough to see the rim bump. But if all else fails, that's probably your culprit. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and have a great day.